yesterday. Switch it inside.
I'm not crying, Mr. Potter.
Well, you're begging. That's a whole lot of work.
Well, all I'm asking for is 30 days more. Just a minute, son. Just 30 short days. I'll dig up that 5,000 somehow.
Shut me up.
Pop.
Have you put any real pressure on these people of yours to pay those mortgages?
Times are bad, Mr. Potter. A lot of these people are out of work.
Well, foreclosed.
I can't do that. These families have children.
They're not my children.
But they're somebody's children, Mr. Potter.
Are you running a business or a charity war?
Well, all
Not with my money.
Mr. Potter, what makes you such a hard-skulled character? You have no family, no children. You can't begin to spend all the money you've got.
Oh, I suppose I should give it to miserable failures like you and that idiot brother of yours to spend for me.
He's not a failure. You
George,
can't say
George.
that about my father.
George,
You're
George.
not. You're the biggest man in town.
Run along.
Bigger than him.
Run along.
Bigger than everybody.
Gives you an idea of the Baileys.
Don't let him say that about you, Pop.
All right, son. All right. Thanks. I'll talk to you tonight.
Well, what's the answer?
What? Why, that medicine should have been down an hour ago. It'll be over in 5 minutes for that. What are these bladed Varsa capsules?
Bill.
Did you hear what I said?
Yes, sir.
What kind of tricks are you playing away? Why were you right into the limit right away? Don't you know that boy's very quick?
You're my sword here.
You lazy loaf.
Mr. Gower, you don't know what you're doing. You put something wrong in those capsules. I know you're unhappy. You got the telegram and you're upset. You put something bad in those capsules. It wasn't your fault, Mr. Gower. Just look and see what you did. Look at the bottle you took the powder from. It's poison, I tell you, it's poison. I know you feel bad.
Oh.
Don't hurt my sawyer again.
Oh, no,
Don't hurt
no,
my
no.
sawyer again.
Oh, George. George.
Oh, Mr. Gower, I would never tell anyone. I know your feelings. I would never tell so. Hope to die, I won't.
An overnight bag, genuine English cowhide, combination lock, fitted up with brushes, combs.
No. Oh, look, Joe. Now, look. I want a big one.
What'd you stop it for?
I want you to take a good look at that face.
Who is it?
George Bailey.
Oh, you mean the kid that had his ears slapped back by the druggist?
That's the kid.
Ah, it's a good face. I like it. I like George Bailey. Tell me, did he ever tell anyone about the pills?
Not a soul.
Did he ever marry the girl? Did he ever go exploring?
Well, wait and see.
Big, see, I don't want one for one night. I want something for 1,001 nights. With plenty of room here for labels from Italy and Baghdad, Samarkand. Great big, sir, but...
I see a flying carpet, huh?
Yeah.
I don't suppose you'd like this old second-hand job, would you?
Ah, you're talking. Gee whiz, I could use that as a raft in case the boat sunk. How much this cost?
No charge.
That's my trick here, George. Sound like you said no charge.
That's right.
What's my name doing on it?
Little present from old man Gower. Came down and picked it out himself.
He did? What do you know about that? My old boss. Isn't that nice?
What boat are you sailing on?
Well, I'm working across on a cattle boat.
A cattle boat?
Okay, I like cows. Thanks ever so much for the bag. It's just exactly what I wanted.
Oh, forget it.
Well, it's wonderful of you to think of me.
Hope you enjoyed it.
I wish I had $1 million. Hot dog!
Avast there, Captain Cook! You got your sea legs yet?
Parlez-vous français, mister? Hey, send me some of those pizza pouch guys, will you, George?
Hey,
You know
George,
the kind.
don't take any plug nickels.
Hey, George, your suitcase is leaking.
Hey, Ernie. Hi, Ernie.
Hiya, George.
Hi, Bert. George. Hey, I'm a rich tourist today. How about driving me home in style, huh?
Hey, hop
yes,
in, Your
sir.
Highness, hop in. And for the carriage trade, I put on my hat.
Good afternoon, Mr. Bailey.
Hello, Violet. Hey, you look good. That's some dress you got on there.
What? This old thing? Well, I only wear it when I don't care how I look.
How would you like to...
Yes.
Want to come along, Bert? We'll show you the town.
No, thanks. I gotta go home and see what the wife's doing.
Family man.
George, Terry, taking the house down. Stop it.
Oh, let them alone. I wish I was up there with them.
Well, Harry will carry his dinner suit. George.
That's why all children should be girls.
Well, if they were all girls, there wouldn't be any... Oh, never mind. George, Harry, come down to dinner this minute. Everything's getting cold, and you know how long we've been waiting for you. Oh, you two idiots. George, sit down and have dinner.
I've eaten.
Well, aren't you going to finish dressing for your graduating party? Look at you.
I don't care. It's George's tux. Annie, my sweet, have you got those pies?
You lay a hand on me, I'll hit you with this broom.
Annie, I'm in love with you. There's a moon out tonight.
Boy, oh boy, my last meal in the old Bailey boarding house.
Oh, my land, my blood pressure.
Pop, can I have the car? I'm going to take over a lot of plates and things.
What plate?
Oh, Mom, I'm chairman of the Eats Committee. We only need a couple of dozen.
Oh, no, you don't, Harry. Now, not my best Hamlet. No.
Oh, let him have the plates, brother.
Hope you have a good trip, George. Uncle Billy and I are going to miss you.
Miss you too, Pop. What's the matter? You look tired.
Oh, I had another tussle with Potter today. I thought when we put him on the board of directors, he'd ease up on us a little bit.
Oh, what's eating that old money-grubbing buzzard anyway?
Oh, he's a sick man. Frustrated, sick in his mind, sick in his soul if he has one. He hates everybody that has anything that he can't have. Hates us mostly, I guess.
Yeah,
Gangway. So long, Pop.
So long.
Oh, you got a match?
Very funny, very funny.
Put those things in the car, and I'll get your time studs ready for you. Now, hurry up.
Okay, Mom.
Now,
You coming
don't
later?
drop one of those.
You coming later, George?
What do you mean? And be bored to death?
Couldn't want a better death. Lots of pretty girls. We're going to use that new floor tonight, too.
Oh, it works.
No gin tonight, son.
Oh, Pop, just a little?
No, son, not one drop.
Boys and girls and music. Why do they need gin?
Well, did I act like that when I graduated from high school?
Pretty much. You know, George, I wish we could send Harry to college with you. Your mother and I talked it over half the night.
We have that all figured out. See, Harry will take my job in the building alone, work there for 4 years, then he'll go.
Pretty young for that job.
Oh, no younger than I was.
Well, you were born older, George.
How's that?
I say you were born older. I suppose you've decided what you want to do when you get out of college.
Oh, well, you know what I've always talked about. Build things, design new buildings, plan modern cities. All that stuff I've been talking
Still
about.
after that first million before you're 30, huh?
No, I'll sell half that in cash.
Of course, it's just a hope, but you wouldn't consider coming back to the building alone, would you?
Well, Well, Annie, why don't you draw up a chair? Then you'd be more comfortable and you could hear everything that's going on.
I would if I thought I'd hear anything worth listening to.
You would.
I know it's soon to talk about it.
No, not Pop. I couldn't. I couldn't face being cooped up for the rest of my life in a shabby little office. No, I'm sorry, Pop. I didn't mean that. It's this business of nickels and dimes and spending all your life trying to figure out how to save 3 cents in a length of pipe. I go crazy. I want to do something big and something important.
You know, George, I feel that in a small way we're doing something important. It's satisfying a fundamental urge. It's deep in the race for a man to want his own roof and walls and fireplace. And we're helping him get those things in our shabby little office.
I know, Pop. I know that. I wish I felt that I've been hoarding pennies like a miser here in order to... Most of my friends have already finished college. I just feel like if I didn't get away, I'd bust.
Yes. You're right, son.
You see what I mean, don't you, Pop?
This town is no place for any man unless he's willing to crawl to Potter. Now, you've got talent, son. I've seen it. You get yourself an education and get out of here.
Pop, you want a shock? I think you're a great guy.